Hello everybody and welcome back to another Mr. Brick Day review. Now today we're going to be reviewing the LEGO Daily Bugle. Now this set is absolutely awesome. I cannot believe that I'm reviewing this set. As you can see, it can't even fit in my frame of camera. It's that awesome. Genuinely, I cannot believe, looking at the box of this set is just unbelievable. I mean, you've got, the awesome front picture on the front of the box, got all the minifigs, all 25 sat right there, looking absolutely awesome. Side of the box looks cool, and obviously you got little details on the back as well to show a little bits off and stuff, and a blank side as well with some random bits and pieces. Now, opening up this box was genuinely the highlight of my day this day. I cannot believe that I have actually got this set now. I've waited so long for it. Now, opening up the back box, you obviously get 16 bags in total, all numbered bags, 16 of them. You get a couple different numbers, have different numbers of like bags that you get. A couple that have got, 2 bags, 3 bags, all the same different colours, as you can see there. And also it comes with a massive box too, which actually holds the base plate that you build it on, and also holds the instructions, and a couple more just random bags along with the stickers as well. And this is what it looks like with all the bags out, all looking awesome and brilliant. You also get this paper sleeve thing that houses the manual and the stickers. I don't know what that piece of paper was, to be honest, but the sticker sheets as well. Quite a lot of stickers in this set, but I'm not complaining much about it. The manual genuinely is a thick boy. It is awesome. Really, really, really cool. Would have been cool to get more manuals, yes, to do a little building with your family, but it is what it is. Still a very, very cool manual anyway. And it's pretty damn awesome. But no, this set is just absolutely, as you can see here on screen again, this set is absolutely awesome. It is massive, and just so much details from ground up everywhere. It's just, it's just amazing. The side builds are awesome. The minifigs are awesome. I'm just very happy. But anyway, let's get into the minifigs. So we're just going to kind of go through these minifigs. Well, I'm probably going to do 3 at a time, but I'll do them close details. I'll show them up close as well. So we've got this guy right here. I can't remember his name now. I'm pretty sure it's Robbie or something. Same with this guy. I can't remember their names fully, but they're still very, very cool characters to have. I know obviously the cab driver here as well, which is really, really cool to get him as well. These 3 minifigs are really, really awesome details. I love the torso printing on them and the faces, and obviously these guys on the other side. You can see he comes with an alternate face on the one side. And he also comes with another an alternate face on this side, so you can see, looking very, very angry. But yeah, it's like little nice faces to have when the villains and stuff are attacking, which I think is, a very, very cool little added detail. Now we get onto the characters that I actually know, and I actually know the characters' names and stuff and know a lot about them. This is obviously Betty Brant, who is J. Jonah Jameson's secretary, the one that sits at the desk and takes people's clients in, takes the clients in that Jameson has. It's very, very cool. She also has an alternate sort of more disgruntled face, which I like as well, which is really cool. I like the torso print too. So it's one of those situations where a lot of these minifigs, if you're not a big fan of the world that they're in with the Daily Bugle, the Lego the Lego Marvel superheroes, Spider-Man range, then you could obviously use these prints for random generic characters, or even keep the minifigs the way they look and just use them as generic characters. Really cool little details. This is Ben Urich. He's a very cool character too. I love the hair piece, and I love the other expression as well. This is a really nice minifig. Big fan of this one. And then we also have the big boss himself, J. Jonah Jameson, or J. Jonah Jameson. He's got a really cool pen accessory, which is really cool. Oh, sorry, knocked you guys, which is really awesome. I like that little pen accessory and the back details and stuff. The torso print's really cool. And we have a really awesome, unique, webbed up face, which I really like as well. It gives a nice little nod to the fact that Spider-Man quite often webs them up, so I really like that. That's a nice little added detail. Next, we have Black Cat, Aunt May, and Gwen Stacy. Now, this Black Cat, I believe, is exclusive to this set, which is really, really awesome. I love the hair piece, I love the torso print, I love the little gem she's got, the whip thing she holds in her hand to attach to walls. She also comes with a more angry looking back head print, which is really cool. Alternate head prints, I always love them. I'm pretty sure every single character has an alternate head print, obviously apart from the ones that don't really need them. It's really, really cool. Oh, sorry, Black Cats, get you stand back up. It's really nice Aunt May minifig here. I really like this one. I love the hair piece. I got an extra Aunt May hair piece, which is quite cool as well. So if you want to use, I don't know if everyone will get that, but it's really cool. I love this jumper. I think it has been reused. I think this is a reused print for the jumper, but it's still really nice. Little tray of cookies to bring Peter. I've got her on the scared face, but she does also have an alternate, more, you know, happy, chilled out look, which is cool. Black Cat's just gonna have a lie down for a minute. We also have Gwen Stacy, which, to be honest with you, she's not the most, like, she's not my favourite minifigure out of the entirety of this set. I will tell you who my favourite is. It's going to be a bit of a shock, but I think most people's favourite is the one I'm going to talk about. This one's pretty cool. You know, got this little back print on the torso and the nice front torso print, really cool. This head, I think, has been used multiple times, and of course you've got the more sort of concerned face, which is cool. I don't mind this minifigure. It's a nice Gwen Stacy minifigure at the end of the day, and you know, you're not really going to worry too much about that. Still cool. Really like that. Now we're moving on to some spider people from the multiverse. You get this very awesome Ghost Spider, or Gwen, or Gwen, Spider-Gwen. You know, it's Ghost Spider, most well known at the moment for from different movies and different TV shows and stuff like that. She's very cool. I really like this minifig. It's just a normal Ghost Spider. You get her in a lot of other sets, so it's not anything big, but she's still a good minifig to get. You also get this Miles one, which is another one that you've kind of got in a couple sets before as well. There was a mech set that came with this exact minifig, but now you can get this minifig from, like, you know, magazines that you sell in Europe and stuff. And there's like a Venom mech set that comes with this guy, but he doesn't have the leg prints, which the dual molded legs, which I love. The added detail of the dual molded legs. Love the back torso print. Also, that comes with two of these buildable web blasts, which is really cool. Miles has got one. Gwen's supposed to have the other one, but she just didn't have it. I don't know where it is. I think I'll have to find it for the thing. He has a back. This one doesn't have a back head print, but he's just got his little, you know, normal one. If you want to maybe not have him with his hood up, which is pretty cool. I like that. This one is one of my favourite minifigs from this entire set, and it is Spider-Ham. He is an absolutely awesome minifig. I love the torso print with the little belly bit. I love the back torso print with the pig spider, which is cool. I love the head sculpt by itself is just absolutely awesome. Could have done with maybe a bit of back head printing, but I'm really not a big, I don't mind that at all. This is such an amazing minifig, and definitely is one of my favourite ones from this set. Okay, so now we've got Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and Mysterio. Now, the Peter Parker minifig is actually a relatively decent Peter Parker minifig. I'm actually quite a big fan of this minifig. I do think the chest could be a little bit more white, but it's really not that badly printed. I actually quite like it. Back torso is really cool too. It is the normal head that we've got from the No Way Home sets and stuff like that. So he has just got his little worried face on the back as well, which is pretty cool. And like I say, I'm not complaining. I think it's a relatively decent minifig. I love the little pouch that comes with him, little blue trousers. Yeah, pretty good one. Now here's the Spider-Man minifig, which I think is my favourite all-time Spider-Man minifig ever. To be honest, just the torso, the dual molded legs, the printing on the arm, just everything about this Spider-Man minifig is almost completely perfect. Just maybe could have done with a little bit more red on the arms. It's a bit annoying that it's a little bit darker brown, but it's not something that you're going to be completely complaining about. It's cool we're getting arm printing. I like this minifig a lot. Definitely my favourite Spider-Man minifig of all time. Then we have, of course, Mysterio. Same Mysterio minifig we've been getting for a while now. He's basically just, you know, you got the green, cool torso print, the fishbowl head with the grey head underneath, and a nice little fabric purple cape, as well as nice back printing on the back too, which is cool. So yeah, not too much to show about Mysterio, but all in all, another good minifigs. More good minifigs, sorry. Okay, so now we have 3 firsts for this set, and also I think they're still exclusive. In fact, yeah, they are still exclusive to the Daily Bugle set to date. Now, these minifigs are absolutely awesome. The Daredevil minifig is, just absolutely brilliant. The skin tone on the face there, sometimes they get that wrong. Perfectly printed on this minifig. The Daredevil chest, the back of the torso with the little scaling and details, the red batons. An absolutely awesome minifig, real big fan of him. Now my favourite minifig out of the entirety of this set is the Punisher minifig. I think he is an absolutely amazing one. I think he's going to go for a lot when this set retires, which I think it's retiring at the end of this year. You know, he's got his guns. You've got a nice brick built gun, which is really awesome. It's just a little clip piece here, along with binoculars, and there's a normal pistol, which is really cool. I love the torso printing of the skull. I think it's actually a really good colour of white, which is awesome, and the dual molded legs. Just nice added details. Absolutely love him. Oh, and also he comes with, sorry, an alternate face, which is really cool, with a little band-aid on his head, which is really awesome. I really like that. We also have a very awesome minifig, Blade. Absolutely love this. I think the subtle silver on here is really nice. I would have liked maybe the trench coat to go down a little bit further on his legs. Maybe some printing on there would have been nice, but it's not a big deal. I like his face print. Obviously no back face print because he's, you know, he's actually bald. His swords just slide in and out of his sheath quite nicely. Although, to be fair, I actually can't lie, I think maybe a bit too nicely, because when I hold this one's a bit too loose, I think. But it's not a big deal. He's got a nice little back thingy, and obviously take it off, there's the print on the back of his torso as well, which is a really nice print. So yeah, overall, these three minifigs, awesome. Punisher, definitely my favourite from the set. Okay, so now we're moving on to the villains of the set. Apart from Black Cat, but Black Cat I see as more like a sort of, she's a villain, but she's not a complete villain. I want to say that this minifig right here is absolutely awesome. I'm going to show him off here because he's got such a cool looking, you know, what do you call it? Glider. It's really awesome. I love this awesome Green Goblin minifig. It's really cool. He's one of the only ones in this set to get actual leg printing, which is really cool too. Love it. His little glider is really awesome too. Nice brick built glider. Nice little big flame piece that comes out. And yeah, I really like this glider, really like this minifig, and I think he's got an alternate face as well, of course. Let me just quickly show that off. More of an anger face, which is cool. So yeah, really very much like this minifig. Really, really awesome. Just quickly, the woman who works at the newsstand, just found her in the set before I said, just as I was about to pick out the next minifigs, villains. She's awesome too, really nice printing, love the back printing, and she also has an alternate face as well. Sorry for almost forgetting you. You're a nice minifig too, don't worry about it. Okay, so now I'm going to show off the minifigs with the backpack, tendril, tentacle things. These minifigs are absolutely awesome. I love the Venom one, I love the Carnage one, I love Doc Ock. They are so cool. These legs are super awesome and super posable and really nice to have to be able to pose them and make them look really cool. I absolutely love every single one of these minifigs. The Venom and the Carnage are the minifigs we've seen before. I'll do a little close-up of them. Just got added tendril bits, which is really cool. Same with the, you know, they've got the same torso printing, same everything. They're the exact same minifigs we've seen before. This Doc Ock is a different one. I think he's actually based off of the video game, the Spider-Man PS4 video game, because of the way he looks. I think he actually is just based off of that one. You've also got the back head print there, and then if you take off the tendrils, really awesome details on the back torso as well for him. So yeah, it's a really, really awesome minifig. I'm a big fan of all these minifigs in this set, actually. They're really good for posing and stuff. But yeah, really awesome. Tendrils are really awesome, really nicely built. Probably my favourite built tendrils for Doc Ock to date. Just wanted to quickly say they also come with this Firestar minifig, which is absolutely awesome. And I'm so upset that I missed her out on the actual review, but I'll pop this in somewhere before I finish off the minifigs. Nice back face print. She's an awesome mutant. Big fan of her. And yeah, I'll show you the build that she comes with when we actually get into the Daily Bugle review. So yeah, awesome minifig. Okay, so now before I move on to the big, you know, main builds, you know, the taxi and the actual awesome Daily Bugle itself, we need to talk a little bit about this guy right here, which is one of my favourite things ever. He is a brick-built base for, like, you know, emerging from the concrete, which I'll show you in the actual set when we get to looking at it. But I love this Sandman minifig. He just has this attachment bit here. The angry clone face is a bit upsetting. I would have liked maybe a different face for him. There's obviously no back face because he's got the angry clone face. But I love the details. I love everything. If you really wanted to, you could take this piece off and put some, you know, normal sand-coloured legs on, and he could have, you know, he wouldn't have to look like that. He could look with, you know, he could have his little sand legs, which is pretty cool. So yeah, just before I get into the rest of the builds, this is a pretty awesome build, and I'm a big fan of it. Yeah, really, really cool Sandman build. Okay, so now we're going to move into the build, starting obviously, as we know, from smallest to biggest. Oh my goodness, this is a lot. I can't lie, this build right here is absolutely awesome, and I'm a massive, massive fan of this build for this taxi. It's such a cool looking build. It really makes me happy seeing it. It's really, really cool. Really, really big fan of this taxi. It's just nice detailing, nice stickers on it, nice little taxi sign up there, nice little bit here. And you can actually fit 2 minifigs in, but you know, you can fit 2 minifigs if you want. And it's quite nicely the way it's all looking. It's a really, really nice structure, and it rolls back and forth nicely. Yeah, not much to say about this taxi, but it's awesome. Okay, so this is where things get absolutely awesome. This is the Daily Bugle. This is the bottom section of Daily Bugle. I think this is an absolutely awesome build. I absolutely love it. I love the plants at the front here, the fire extinguisher, the sticker sign is nice. You've got some nice little detailings on everything. This is a really, really nice build in the front. It's really, really awesome. I love the way the front entrance part looks at the bottom floor. If you look here as well, you've got an actual sliding door, which is really cool. There's actually just a little clip piece which you can use your fingernail or use your finger to quickly push back and forth to open the door. Really, really awesome. Absolutely love it. If you come around to the side here on the actual building, you've got this lovely newsstand here. I'll do a little quick zoom for you. You have this lovely newsstand here, which if I just take this piece off, it's quite easy to come off these little clips. You can see the newsstand print. Sorry, for some reason it's a bit wonky. Newsprint is a sticker, sorry, not a print. And you've got this nice printed Fisk thing, and these are all stickers, but they're still really, really nice. I absolutely love it. And obviously you've got on the back, you've got like a nice little air vent to, allow air to come out so it gets hot in there. Love the little stud bit on the top too, so you can see that. There's a nice little news bit here, crime, no crime, no thanks to Spider Menace. Love that. And there's like this little piece here too, which is awesome. You have got on the front of the base, actually, if I look at it here with you, I love this detailing here too. This was really nice. There's actually only 2 open studs here. You can we'll do a demonstration of this here. You can have the Aunt May. This is how I have it. Aunt May with her cookies, looking absolutely terrified. And then on this stud, from what I know, you can obviously not if you don't want to, but I think, you just... Oh, I've just broken a piece off, I think. No, I haven't. You just shove your Sandman on there, and it looks like he's just emerging from the concrete, which I think is really, really nice little detail. Really, really big fan of that. So yeah, that's awesome. So moving on to this side. This side is relatively basic. It's quite nice though. I love the detailing of the, to indicate a little, not nicer kept area. Like the pavement's all smooth. There's little open studs here to make it look like it's, it's a little bit less maintained, which is cool. Nice little dumpster bit here. And up here you can see we have the first start of this fire escape here, which you can just pull this ladder down without popping it off, of course. And it gives you access, all the way down to the ground, which is really, really, really nice. I really like that that detail. As you can see down here, you have these Technic pins here, these little Technic holes, and that is obviously to add other modulars to the building. I think it's not completely compatible to modulars because of the spacing of these, but there's an easy way to fix that. If you look at a tutorial on YouTube, you can find a way to do that. If you spin it around here, you have the entire back bit here, which if I just quickly zoom out, sorry, camera's not working there. You can see this is really, really nice little back alleyway. I love the fact that it's a, fairly unmaintained, with the cracks and stuff. You've got a nice little air vent here with a bird on the end of it. You have these 2 dumpsters, which is really awesome because these 2 dumpsters actually have, stuff in it. It looks like there's little, grapes, green and purple grapes, and a rotten hot dog, which is really cool. I love the build of these dumpsters. Like in me and my son's Lego City, we are going to build more of these dumpsters. These are such cool builds. And just some little, empty cans or cans no one wanted to be chucked on as well, which is really cool. This light build is absolutely awesome. I love the way it's built. It's just like paint roller pieces and then like just connected into this, which is really cool. As you can see there as well, you've got your you've got a nice exit, do not block, with a cool little graffiti. Eddie was here, and a green goblin thing, and that obviously gives you access to the bottom floor, which is really cool. I like that a lot. Nice little details. Same with all the cracks around the edges and all these open bits. If you come around here, you can see that there's more boxes, more Technic holes to, connect the modulars. And you've got a little rat down here, which is cool. A nice little New York grate, which I think is a really nice little touch as well. And if you have a look here, you can see there's like a little crack in this wall with a little handle. If you just pull this piece out, nice little function where it looks like the wall's kind of blown up and you can see more inside of the actual interior, which is cool. So, you know, we'll obviously get into the talking about the interior in a moment, but that's a nice little feature which I think is really cool. So yeah, really awesome, absolutely love it. And yeah, just really cool exterior of the bottom floor. Okay, now moving on to the first floor. We have these really awesome big screens here, which are really awesome. They are stickers, which is a bit of a shame, but it's not a big deal. Really like those screens. You know, you've got the details here, which I'll just do a quick zoom for you so you can see them better. You've got, you know, Dr. Kirk Connors, Professor Miles Warren, and Scarlet Spider, which is cool. Is Spider-Man to blame? You know, the clone epidemic again out of control, which is really awesome. Just the facts. Nice little print there on the screen of breaking news. Villains promise to stop being bad guys. Can they be trusted? Which is obviously they can't, because, you know, the Daily Bugle is getting attacked, you know, in this in this set. You come along here, the fire escape obviously continues all the way up the building, which is really nice. That's that ladder again that can go down to the ground. Just nice little details. I love these old track pieces, railway track pieces. Really awesome, because add some really good details to the actual building itself. And then the back end here is pretty basic. I did forget to mention on the bottom floor though, which I'll just do a quick zoom here, you do have this little flap here which you lift up, and there's just a little hidden backpack in the back there, which is a nice little detail. You know, Spider-Man leaves backpacks lying around everywhere, so from his high school years, which I think is just a nice little added detail for you is there. And then of course you come around this side, it's again just nice little windows here you can see into the interior, and a Vote Osborne for Mayor sign, which is really cool. That's another nice little exterior area. Okay, moving on to the next exterior, is the second floor, which is an awesome build here, which is this nice little piece that's on these little swivel pieces, which cause an explosion. You have this little piece here to put Green Goblin if you so wish. But I really like this with the little explosion fire pieces, the nice look on it. It's a really nice build, but if you want to, you can follow the instructions to build these windows, and you can just do it on here too, and you can build it to make it look flat. I won't be, I think it's a nice added detail, but if you really want to, if you've got a city and you want to have the Daily Bugle be not destroyed, then you can obviously do that and build that piece up. On the side here again, just the fire escape following itself up, you've got this little connecting piece here, which you can have a minifig, you know, in the middle of the action, which is cool. As you can see, the actual building interior becomes a lot smaller compared to the first and ground floor, which is nice. It's a nice little detail. You've got this really awesome little balcony area where you can stick minifigs, that really awesome light bit again, and obviously a little entranceway to the second floor, which is cool. And again, on this side, it's just a nice little window to access the, you know, a nice little window to look into the interior and see what's going on inside there. Okay, moving on to the third and final floor. There is 4 floors in this entire build, which is absolutely awesome. This is just, again, another little window piece here to look into the interior. You've got the cool little flagpoles going along. The fire escape just continues up the entire building. You also have this really awesome little nest made with a cool neck piece, which is really awesome. It's actually Craven's neck piece, it's this little bird. You've got this awesome little actual normal like slightly damaged, you can see the papers peeling away for Just the Facts billboard, which is really cool. Nice little added piece you can connect your minifigs to. Little lights that light down onto the thing, which is cool. More windows to look into the interior. And you have this little bit here, which I will actually show you now, because I forgot to show you this build, but I'll show you it now quickly. It was a little surprise, is this really awesome spider buggy. I was waiting until this point to show it. People probably sat there watching this video going, "Wait, you're not showing the spider buggy, you're showing builds." This is one of my favorite builds ever. I love this spider buggy so much. Follows Spider-Man lore really well. But if you just quickly see this, you just pop it on like that onto the side, and it sticks on the side like that, which is really cool. Really big fan of that. It's a nice little detail. So yeah, that's why I left the buggy till last to show, because I'm a big fan of that buggy. Really nice build, really nice stickers, awesome buggy. Just quickly before I show the rest of the roof area here, I want to talk about this sign here. This is an absolutely awesome brick built sign. I love it so much. It is so cool the way it says all the stuff. I love this little piece here at the front too. Do a little zoom here. It's a nice little red saber hilt with some connected pieces and a bucket piece and a fez hat. So it's just an awesome build. Really big fan of that. And if you spin around quickly with me, you've got the first part of the antenna build, which I'll show you in a second, but you've also got this really awesome water thing. What am I talking? Why am I not? I know the name of it, but I've completely forgotten. The thing that stores water. Really, really like that. It's awesome little water tower. So yeah, really like that. This Daily Bugle build for the sign is absolutely awesome. Then you have this really awesome antenna piece, which is really cool. And obviously this is the fire piece that you put your fire star on top of. And she just sits there and looks like she's rocking it off. This build is really testing my tripod skills. It's like, geez, honestly, it's ridiculous. But if I turn this around quickly, I'm just going to quickly do a little down look here. You can see that there's a nice little walking space to have your minifigs stand if you really want them to. And I think that's just a really awesome little thing to do. So yeah, really, really awesome. Okay, so now to get into the interior, I'm going to have to show you this quickly. It's a little bit of a faff around and a hassle, but you literally just take this piece, hold on to this window piece here. Hold on to this window piece here, because if you don't hold on to that window piece there, then you could end up losing it. You just lift off the roof like that, the whole top tower of the building. You place it down, and there you have access to the interior. This is going to be super difficult to show you, but I'm going to try my hardest to show you the interior here. Oh god, this is going to be so hard. Hold on. Let me just quickly figure something out. Okay, there we go. Right, so now you can see the awesome interior we have here of the bottom floor. There's a nice little facade at the bottom there of an elevator, which I love. There's a little security gate down there, and this is an awesome build. I'm actually going to quickly pop this out to show you, because I have to show you this. This is one of my favourite little builds. It's this little vending machine. Doesn't obviously actually dispose or deposit vending machine stuff, but it's got this really cool little sticker on there, little place you put your card or your phone. Really awesome, really, really like that. So that's a really nice little build to show off there. There's not much light that gets into this area. It is a bit of a shame. I'm going to quickly spin it around and try and show you some different pieces. I'm just trying to move that out of the way for you. You've got those really awesome little areas there. You've got those little newspapers here, which are really cool prints. You've got this little sort of trophy thing down there. You can kind of see it. My camera's not focusing the greatest. Little handcuffs down there. There's a little desk area for you to be entering in. And obviously you can see the entrance down there, which is really awesome. And if you look down in the bottom part here, you've got little interior areas there too, little crime. And I don't know if you can kind of see that, but I'll try and see if I can carefully lift it. Yeah, there you go, there's a little seating area, which is really, really awesome as well. Okay, now we move on to the first floor. Now, putting this back on is pretty simple. It just slots back on into the studs. It's really nice, but the way you get into the interior for these sections is a lot easier and a lot more accessibility for the big fingers. You just slide this bit down and this whole front panel comes off, and there you go. There you have the interior of the first floor. Now, this interior is a lot more detailed and a lot is going on in it, which is really awesome. I'm going to try and spin past it as much as possible, show you some little things. First of all, you've got this really awesome little sort of break desk area with a pink cup and a coffee machine, which is awesome. Some donuts, nice little area to put stuff in. I think it may be a dishwasher or something, you never know. And these little drawers that do open out, which is awesome. Nice little prints of the newspapers again, which is really cool. Really like those prints. Really awesome newspapers, unique ones. It's plastered all around the build, which is awesome. Again, there's that facade of the elevator to indicate how to get actually up the floors. You also have, as you can see there, a nice little water cooler with a cool beer bottle at the back there. And there's also some lovely, awesome details going on all at the back and stuff. It's really, really awesome. Really, really like it. Cool little stack of things. And just some cool little builds for desks and stuff. I'll just quickly show you what this screen has on it. It's literally just got this little picture like that. So it's not, it's not the greatest picture ever, but it's still cool and it's awesome. And I love the screens at the top as well, showing off the the news and stuff. Really, really awesome. Really, really like this build. There is no tiles on this floor at all. Same with the bottom floor, I was meant to mention that. So good luck making how minifigs actually stay, but it's still really, really awesome nonetheless. And of course, if you want to put the thing back on to cover up the interior, you just slot that back on like so, and then you've got it like that. So it's pretty awesome. To access this second floor, it's the exact same thing. You just take the panel off and you have access to it. Love that Spider-Man photo. That's such an iconic photo. It's a sticker. It's unfortunately a sticker, but not a big deal. I still think it's an absolutely awesome thing. Peter Parker's little desk. I'm presuming this is Peter Parker's office. You've got his little waiting area room, which is cool here with the, you've got You know, you've got the boxes stacked up in the door, drawers, some newspapers, a pizza box, a camera, spider at the top there, of course. Nice little webs to indicate Spider-Man's room. Really awesome photocopier build, which I really like. And if you just pop it open like that, you know, you can access it. It's a really nice little build. I like that a lot. Got some little post-it notes. There is prints for post-it notes. Not too sure why they went for just the normal yellow stuff, but, you know, I'm not complaining. It's not a big deal. I love everything about the way that all the details are. I love the big chunky desk too. Really nice interior. And again, the elevator facade is still there too. Last but certainly not least is J. Jonah Jameson's office and Betty Brant's little secretary office. I love this area of the build. It is so cool having the cool, you know, shaped desk here, which I really, really like the look of and really liked building. It was good fun. Elevator facade stays again, and as you can see, there's a little screen there that says missed calls. Eddie Brock has knocked off a piece. Sorry guys, hold on. Just quickly fix that back on if I can. There we go. Fix that back on, sorry. Yeah, and then you've got this little door that opens up. It doesn't open all the way, which is a bit of a pain, but it's not too bad. I love the little window bits here. You can, you know, if you want to do a little bit of play, you can have Spider-Man sneak in or something. I love that. J. Jonah Jameson's desk's really awesome. I love the way it's built. I love the way it looks, the stacked up pieces, the actual bit. I'll just take it off a second so you can see the desk properly. Really awesome. And of course, Peter Parker, P. Parker at Webb, you're fired. Love that so much. His seat is also, you know, you can see a little bit back into there a bit more. You've got the trophies and the cool thing and the little coffee cup and the little cool you know, space stone, because as you know, J. Jonah Jameson's son is actually an astronaut. So yeah, all in all, really, really awesome interior, and yeah, really cool getting minifigs posing this and stuff. So cool. Okay. So now that I've got some of the minifigs just kind of posed up a little bit and some sort of random displaying, I basically wanted to say that overall, I think this Lego set is probably one of the best Lego sets ever. It's my favourite set I own now. And yeah, I think it's just absolutely awesome. I look forward to hopefully doing some videos in the future where I'll add some modulars to the side of it and make it look, you know, like a little street, little city street. But yeah, overall, absolutely awesome. Love this set so much. The minifig selection, the build itself, everything about it is absolutely awesome. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. We've hit over 100 subscribers, which is absolutely awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. Didn't expect to hit that until, you know, at least next month. So I really appreciate all the support. And yeah, if you do enjoy more videos like this, make sure you hit that like button again, like I said. And yeah, follow me on TikTok for some ASMR stuff, I guess. But thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you guys in the next video I do. Thank you, and goodbye.